So when I was younger, I used to think that I was ugly. I got bullied before and I didn't love myself. Um, I used to have pimples all over my forehead. I was really skinny. I I just didn't like myself. I didn't like myself at all. And I remember that I wanted I used to wish that I was somebody else. I used to want to be somebody else. I didn't want to be in my own body. I used to be afraid to look in the mirror, to look at myself, especially after a long day at school. I used to be, it took me a long while to look in the mirror. My hair used to be really short as well, and I used to think that my hair couldn't grow. Um, I didn't really get compliments, and if I did get compliments, it used to feel like it wasn't genuine. And it it has been that way for most of my teenage life. When I joined social media for the first time, it took me a long time before I can even post a picture of myself. It took me a long time before I could even take a picture of myself, because I really used to think that I was ugly. I really used to think that nobody would want to date me when I'm older. I really used to I just couldn't love myself at all. I couldn't love myself, but I wanted somebody to love me one day. Don't you know this saying, love yourself before you could love anybody else? But I just couldn't love myself. My family, they would easily give other family members compliments and tell them that they are so pretty or whatever. When it came to me, I didn't feel, I didn't believe it. Even if they meant it, I didn't believe it. But then, as I grew older, and I realized that I am not ugly, and even though I realized it, I still had that thought in the back of my mind that I'm probably a little ugly. But as I got older, I started to realize that I'm not really ugly. I am kind of cute. And eventually, I slowly started to love myself. But it took me a long, long time to do it. It took me a really, really long time to get to that point, to get to this point right now. Because the younger version of me couldn't do this. If I could go back in time and tell the younger version of myself, the 16-year-old version of myself, that I would be talking on camera, she wouldn't believe me. She wouldn't believe me at all. She might laugh at me. But I learned to love myself. I learned to just look in the mirror and just tell myself that I love myself. And at first it felt weird. It felt really weird. No, why? No, it shouldn't even feel weird because it's just me, looking at myself in the mirror. But it felt weird. But I continue to do it every single day. And until one day, it just felt natural. I started complimenting myself. And it felt weird at first, but then now it feels natural. Now I could look in the mirror and tell myself that I love myself. Tell myself that I'm so cute. And all these other compliments. Because it feels natural now. But it took me a long time, and I wish that I saw that I wasn't ugly. I wish that I saw it sooner than later, because I only realized it at 18 or 19. That is when I fully started to realize it. Like I said, I forgot to even mention that I had chicken pox. So I still have, like, and watch right here, I still have like some of the marks on my face. So all of that made me feel ugly when I was younger. So all these, like, I had more marks on my face, and then I had pimples on my face, on my forehead, and it made me feel even more ugly. But no, I just didn't care. I just love me now. I just care about me now. And the saying is true. You must love yourself before you love anybody else. It is true. You could love somebody else without loving yourself, but it just wouldn't be right. It wouldn't feel right. It will feel like something is missing. And even if you are in a relationship and you don't love yourself, but that person loves you, and you think that you're unattractive, because I know that I thought that I was unattractive, and when that person would compliment me, I didn't believe it. I used to be like, nah, you lying, you lying to me. But now I say thank you, because now I say thank you when I get a compliment, because I know that is true. So I didn't love myself, but now I do a lot more than I fell in love with myself, and I fell in love with the process of starting to love myself. So it is a good feeling. A really, 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 really good feeling.